By now, you've probably heard about the ongoing plagiarism accusations against Street Man Fighter contestant Vata for his new Thing dance choreography challenge. For a quick recap, the dancer was accused of copying the driving dance move from 80s' Say My Name choreography, which was created by Ian Scroob, Josh Smith, and Johnnyism. 80s member Wang seemingly made a subtle call-out about the plagiarism, and Ian Scroob himself also made a personal statement on the issue recently. Earlier today, Vata finally made a response to the accusations by denying any plagiarism on his part. This is Vata. I thought this would be a cold wind that would breeze by, but I am writing this to stop the misunderstandings. When I first heard this song, I thought of the wilderness, and so I made the intro of riding a horse or motorcycle. That's why in the beginning, there is a motion of kicking to start the engine and a motion of getting off the bike. These are parts of one move that transition from one to the other. I think the choreography it's being compared to has a different transition and means something different entirely. As someone who loves the dance culture, I believe it is at its best when the artist and dancer respect one another. It saddens me to see that this isn't taking place. Regardless of the reason, I apologize to viewers of Street Man Fighter and to those who root for We Dem Boys for any controversy that had occurred on my behalf. I will repay you by putting on a better stage. His lack of accountability and seemingly shady response towards the people asking for an apology has been met with scathing responses from both attorneys and netizens as a whole. They even got apologized to Josh trending on social media in response to Vata's statement, continuing to demand proper credit for Say My Name choreographer Josh Smith. Amid the backlash against the Street Man Fighter contestant, further accusations of plagiarism and copying other dancers have arisen against Vata and his crew, We Dem Boys. During the first episode of Street Man Fighter, the crews on the show were allowed to vandalize each other's rooms. A photo of a flag that was allegedly in the room belonging to We Dem Boys was shared after the vandalism occurred, and what was written on it may be suggesting past behavior of the crew and its members. The comments on the flag include, written on the paper, Melvin Copycat and Blaze Copycat. The comments circled with the hearts, Blaze Copycat this is SMF but they said they're going to do Street Boy Fighter after. Tristan Copycat We Dem Kids some people might think you made Fear of God some people might think you also made Essentials if you mess with us. Knife, you need to practice dancing. You should dance the same dance at least, you guys are a team. Vata, cut off, Melvin Copycat. While multiple accusations of copying choreography from other dancers are made against the crew and Vata himself, one of the more notable names mentioned is Blaze. Blaze is, in fact, Johnnyism, one of the previously mentioned choreographers that helped create the dance for Say My Name. Allegedly among the accusers was 1 Million. One of the more professional and well-known crews performing on the show as they are from the famous 1 Million dance studio. Since this was done earlier in the season, the comments made during this vandalizing likely have no correlation to those made against Vata more recently. How?